Welcome back, fight fans. Today we're going to discuss how to develop power for combat sports. Everyone in combat sports wants to have power. It is true that some people naturally have power due to their genetics. However, power is something that you can work to improve. There are multiple variables that come into play when you are looking to increase your power. I'm going to give you some tips that I use to increase my power, as well as how I help the professional fighters that I train increase their power. Plyometric training. Plyometrics are a highly effective method for developing power in combat sports because they focus on enhancing the speed and efficiency of your muscles' stretch shortening cycle. This cycle is crucial for explosive movements like strikes, takedowns, and evasive maneuvers. Plyometrics primarily target fast twitch muscle fibers, which are responsible for quick, powerful bursts of movement. Exercises like box jumps, clap push-ups, and medicine ball throws train these fibers to fire more rapidly and forcefully. The ability to develop force quickly is essential in combat sports. Plyometrics teach your muscles to generate maximum force in the shortest amount of time, which translates to more powerful strikes and faster takedowns. Plyometrics take advantage of the stretch shortening cycle, which involves a rapid transition from muscle lengthening to muscle shortening. For example, when you perform a depth jump, your muscle quickly absorbs the impact upon landing and then immediately contracts to jump again. This quick transition enhances your muscle's ability to store and release energy, resulting in more powerful movements. During the eccentric phase of a plyometric movement, elastic energy is stored in the muscles and tendons. When you transition quickly to the concentric phase, this stored energy is released, contributing to a more powerful movement. Many plyometric exercises simulate the explosive movements used in combat sports. For example, the rapid, forceful push-off in a jump squat can mimic the explosive power needed for a powerful kick or punch. Plyometric training can be adapted to target specific movements in your combat sport. For instance, medicine ball throws can mimic the rotational power needed for punches or throws in martial arts. To summarize, plyometrics develop power for combat sports by enhancing your muscles' ability to generate force quickly, improving the efficiency of the stretch shortening cycle, and transferring explosive strength to sport-specific movements. This leads to more powerful strikes, faster takedowns, and overall improved performance in combat scenarios. Strength training. Strength training is fundamental for developing power in combat sports because it builds the foundation of force production that is essential for explosive movements like strikes, grappling, and defensive maneuvers. Maximum strength refers to the greatest amount of force that your muscles can produce. The stronger your muscles are, the more force they can generate, which is the basis of power. Power is essentially the ability to exert this strength quickly, so a higher level of maximal strength allows you to generate greater power. Combat sports require you to exert force rapidly, whether you're delivering a punch, executing a takedown, or defending against an opponent. Strength training increases your muscles' ability to produce force, making your movements more powerful. The rate of force development is the speed at which you can develop force. In combat sports, power is often needed in split seconds, so the ability to develop force quickly is critical. Strength training, especially when focused on explosive lifts and lower rep ranges, enhances your ability to generate force rapidly, directly contributing to increased power. Lifting heavy weights at lower repetitions is particularly effective for improving rate of force development. This type of training teaches your muscles to generate maximum force in a short amount of time, which translates to more powerful movements in combat sports. Strength training can be tailored to mimic the movements used in combat sports. For example, exercises like rotational lifts, landmine presses, and unilateral movements can directly enhance the strength and power needed for specific techniques in your sport. Combat sports require strength and power in multiple planes of motion: forward, backward, side to side, and rotational. Functional strength training involves exercises that target these various planes, improving your ability to generate power from any position. Core training. The core connects the upper and lower body, playing a crucial role in the kinetic chain. When you throw a punch, kick, or execute a takedown, the power is often generated from the ground up, starting with the legs, passing through the core, and finally expressed through the upper body. A strong core ensures that this force is transferred efficiently, maximizing the power of your movements. Many movements in combat sports, like punches and kicks, rely heavily on rotational power generated by the core. Exercises that target the obliques, such as Russian twists, medicine ball throws, and cable rotations, enhance your ability to rotate explosively, directly translating to more powerful strikes. The core is involved in almost every explosive movement in combat sports, whether it's a fast punch, a quick dodge, or an explosive takedown. Core exercises that emphasize speed and power, like medicine ball slams and explosive sit-ups, train your muscles to contract rapidly and forcefully, contributing to the overall explosiveness of your movements. The hip flexors and extensors, which are key components of the core, play a critical role in movements like knee strikes, kicks, and takedowns. Strengthening these muscles through exercises like hanging leg raises and hip thrusts increases your ability to generate explosive power from the hips, which is essential for many combat techniques. Core endurance is crucial for maintaining power throughout a match. As fatigue sets in, a weak core can cause a breakdown in technique, leading to reduced power and increased vulnerability. Core endurance exercises such as planks and hollow body holds help build the stamina needed to sustain powerful movements over time. A strong core also helps reduce unnecessary energy expenditure by stabilizing your body during movement. This means you can maintain a high level of power output for longer periods, which is critical in combat sports where matches can be physically demanding. Combining these elements in your training regimen will help you develop the explosive power necessary for combat sports. So we reviewed multiple tips. We looked at core training, strength training, and plyometric training. So if you're looking to become a more powerful fighter and get those knockout shots or those explosive takedowns, then I highly suggest you incorporate these variables into your routine. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like the video. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.